Now, this is just part of what my next guest in his committee uncovered. Congressman Jim Jordan, chair of the Weaponization Committee, joins me now. Congressman, this seems surreal. Now, that whistleblower said there's hardly any recourse because the FBI just investigates itself.
Yeah, he won a promotion. He was transferred from Kansas to Virginia. The day he gets here, he learns that they suspended his clearance, said they questioned his allegiance to the country. A guy who did 2 tours in our armed services for our country, questioned his allegiance, won't let him get access to all his belongings, his clothes, his furniture. 4 children, a 2-week-old newborn, wouldn't let him get access to their clothes, their toys, their winter coats. That's how bad it was. So here's what we know, Laura. We know from the Durham report that these agencies have been weaponized. And they'll go after a presidential candidate. But it's worse today because they will target the people. A parent at a school board meeting, a pro-lifer praying at a clinic, a Catholic attending mass. They will target people. And if you're brave like Mr. O'Boyle and you come forward and tell the truth, then they will try to crush you. They will retaliate against you, just like they did to Garrett O'Boyle, a guy who served our country and is now went 250 days without getting paid because they took his clearance from him.
Well, they're trying to frighten people, right?
Yes.
From telling the truth about what they're really doing. They want to intimidate people from speaking the truth. Are they not trying to do this?
That's exactly what's happening. Over the last year and a half, we've had we've had dozens of whistleblowers come talk to us, but now we've interviewed most of these people. We've talked to a lot of them. We've interviewed some of them for a sit-down interview, and the 3 that are coming for tomorrow are folks who were willing to go public. Others are nervous about going public. They've come and talked to us, but they're afraid about going public because of this retaliation. So, yeah, it's all designed to chill. And it's not just limited to the FBI. The Democrats on the committee leaked material from the individuals' interviews. Right. And it went to the press. Everyone in the press, the New York Times, the Washington Post, the Rolling, they all had to issue corrections because what the Democrats told them wasn't accurate. That's how the hostility towards these guys, how they're trying to chill and stop brave people who believe in the Constitution, who are driven by their conscience to come tell us what's going on. They're trying to stop that. Goes all the way to the committee.
You know, if a Republican wins the White House, and Lord help us if that does not happen, but if, let's say it's Trump, don't you believe that he has to completely dismantle the FBI and remake it into what it was originally supposed to be? I mean, can this be saved at this point?
Yeah, but you're right. We're going to need a new president who's going to have to come in and put the right people at the top. Now, the vast majority of the rank and file agents are great people. After all, they're the ones coming forward and telling us what's going on. It's the folks at the top. There was one situation where the Washington field office said, open an investigation. They said to the folks in Boston, open an investigation into 138 people who attended the January 6th rally here in D.C., open an investigation because they were on a bus with 2 other people who did something wrong. And they said, why? Why should we open an investigation? These 138. They refused to do it, but they were being pressured to open an investigation to create these numbers about domestic violent extremism.
Biggest threat to the world. Yeah.
It's wrong.
And by the way, just moments ago, Steve Friend, who is a whistleblower who's been on our show, had his security clearance revoked.
Yeah.
This happened tonight.
Yeah,
Congressman, this is
we got a notice tonight on 3 of the 4 individuals who've talked to us. 3 will be testifying tomorrow that their security clearance has been not just suspended but revoked. Steve Friend is one of those individuals. He's a good man. He'll be testifying tomorrow as well, telling his story. He talks about how the FBI actually sent agents to a school board meeting. He'll talk about that tomorrow. This is how ridiculous it has gotten.
All right. Well, you get some sleep, and we'll be watching. Congressman, thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.